welcome to Thursday's edition of Cracking the Cryptic, where I couldn't really resist this for very long. It's Marty Sears' new puzzle, Minimum Maximum, and it's Fog of War, which, I mean, the combination of Marty and Fog of War means that basically my brain forces me to do this. Lots of you have suggested having a go at it on the channel as well. Apparently it's rather clever. It's got two different kinds of lines, minimum and maximum lines. We'll read the rules together in a moment or two's time, but I haven't seen these types of lines before, I don't think. And this has got 3 stars out of 5 for difficulty, and I've no doubt it will be a complete blast. But a few things to mention before we kick off today. Firstly, I've been a bit bowled over in a negative way today by the news of Glen Hansard. Glen Hansard's he was killed in a motorcycle accident. He is one of my musical idols, absolutely incredible musician. I'm sure many of you will remember him from the film The Commitments. He was the guitarist in The Commitments, Roddy Doyle's incredible film about the Irish band. And then he was the lead singer in The Frames, and if you've never listened to the music of The Frames, honestly, that is a treat. They are an incredible band. And Glenn is an incredible songwriter, incredible lyricist and vocalist. And then lots of people have found him more recently with the film Once, in which there was a song called Falling Slowly, which I'll try and do as an introduction in today's video, which is just a brilliant song. But I mean, he was just 56 years old, and it's just absolutely tragic. He was meant to be an incredibly kind person in real life as well. I know he did loads of work for the homeless over there in Dublin. And I'm so shocked and really, it's just one of those terrible things that you sometimes hear about, and I'm glum about it. Glen Hansard is a musical legend. Anyway, so that's just on my mind. So we do these videos every day. So it's a bit of a life story you get, isn't it? If you've been on the journey with Mark and with me for the last few years, things happen in real life, things happen in the news, and sometimes they affect you. Anyway, I thought I would mention that, and even if you've never heard of Glen Hansard, go and listen to the best of the Frames on Spotify, and you can thank me later. Now, what else can I tell you about? Let's go to more prosaic matters, less emotional matters. I have just downloaded Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I think it's called that. It's a game many of you have requested that we play on the channel, because we've sort of finished Blueprints now. We have, whatever you guys say, we have finished it. So we're going to go to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which apparently is it's absolutely in keeping with games that people have enjoyed watching us play before. So that'll probably be on Monday next week. So we'd love to have your company for that. If you're free. What else? Well, we're really close now to the 1st of August, where we've got a brand new competition launching over on Patreon. By the way, I'm quietly optimistic as well that Maddie, who won this month's competition, July's competition, might be keen to come onto the channel and make a video. So that would be great. And so anyway, the competition for August will go live on the 1st at 4 p.m. Lots of puzzles based on a hand of cards and the game of bridge, but you don't have to know how to play bridge to appreciate the Sudoku hunt. We hope you'll have fun with it, and it's a chance to win the opportunity to come onto the channel if that might be interesting. Over on Patreon, of course, loads of extra content over there, and it supports the channel and keeps us going. So if you could join us there, we'd be most appreciative. And what else? Birthdays. I've got one birthday to do today, which is weirdly, it's in my diary 3 times. Now, I don't know why I've put it in my diary for today 3 times. It suggests maybe I've had 3 reminders that I need to do it. But then I thought, okay, well, I'll go and find the details so that I could sort of say, oh, you know, Robert in this case is turning this age and is having this cake. I can't find it anywhere. I've looked on Instagram, I've looked on Facebook, I've looked on our emails. So I'm sorry, but I believe it is Robert's birthday today, and Ramona is very keen to let you know, Robert, that she's wishing you well today. So I hope that means something to somebody out there. And I really apologise for not being able to give you more details. But Robert, I hope you find some very heavily iced chocolate cake. That's all the news, tinged with sadness today. Let's have a look at Marty's puzzle. Minimum, maximum, and see what Marty's going to require us to do to solve this one. What have we got to do? We've got normal Sudoku rules applying. So we're going to have to digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Most of the grid is obscured with fog. Entering correct digits may clear the fog somewhere in the grid, so that's dynamic fog today. That means if we get this cell, it might clear the fog from that cell, or those cells. We just don't know. A digit on a lime green minimum line, so it must be one of these, must be equal to or greater than the number of cells that the line occupies. So it's only one line we can completely see. So what's that saying? So on this line, the digits on this line must be equal to, so it must be equal to 2 or greater. So that's virtually useless. Equal to 2 or greater than 2 is what that's saying. Well, there are a lot of Sudoku digits greater than 2. So that's what a minimum line means. A digit on a blue maximum line. Now we can't see any of those, so let's invent our own. Let's say that that's a line. A digit on a blue maximum line must be equal to or less than the number of cells that the line occupies. Oh, I see. So if we had a length 3 line that was shaped like this, it would have to be 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So what I'm going to try and take from this is that blue lines... Is it true to say that blue lines are easier to put low digits on? And lime lines are easier to put high digits on? That might be a truth that we can sort of glean. I'm not sure. Anyway, what else do we have to do? Lines do not... let's delete that line, by the way. Lines do not branch, cross each other, or share cells. Lines do not branch, cross each other, or share cells. And they are all the rules. Do have a go. Give yourselves a treat on a Thursday. The way to play is to click the link under the video as usual. But now I get to play. Let's get cracking. Let me just check that the recording looks like it's working. It looks like the volume's recording. That's important. Right. The first thing I'm going to do here is go to the line drawing tool and try and extend some of these lime lines to the cells that we can see that they're definitely going into. So I think we can do that. That hasn't really helped, has it? Right, now what are these lime lines? I thought it was very easy to put big digits on. So what about the digit 1 then in this box? Let's think about that. A digit on a lime line must be equal to... Yeah, so you can't put 1 on any of these because you'd need a length 1 line to put a 1 onto it. So we're going to get that digit, I think. I think that's what we're being told there. Let's hope this clears fog. It did a little bit. Okay, so now we can draw more lines. Yeah, and we can keep going, can't we? Where's 1 now? In box 2. A 1 can't go on a lime line unless that lime line is 1 cell big. That's the rule. Well, it's not the exact rule, but it's my interpretation of the rule. Oh, there we go. Now we've got a blue line that's emerged there. And we've got a bit more lime line there. Now, what was the thing about blue lines? Blue lines, it was easy to put low digits on them, wasn't it? It must be equal to... okay, so this is a 2. Because we're told that lines can't bump into each other or share cells, so this can't go any further. And we're only allowed to put, on blue lines, we're only allowed to put digits up to the length of the line, effectively. Equal to, yeah. So this has got to be a 2. Oh, now that's definitely done some things for us, hasn't it? So now we've got green. Maverick's taken off, by the way. Look, we get loads of green on that line and loads of blue on this line. Oh, and we've got another green line here that's turned into an upside down pipe. Right. Okay, so blue lines, I have learnt, that line has to be 1s, 2s, 3s and 4s, doesn't it? Is that true? How could I put 5 on this line? I'm just going to double check. It's weird how my brain doesn't just understand this rule. Equal to, yeah. So if I was to put 5 on there, the number equal to or less than. Yeah, you can't put 5 on there because the digits on the line have to be equal to or less than 4 because it's a length 4 blue line. So these cells are all great big cells. They're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these are on green. Now, green lines, I thought it was easier to put high digits on. So a green line is equal to or greater than the number of cells that the line occupies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. So you can't put 5 on this line because the digits on green lines have to be at least equal to the length of the line. Right, I'm slowly getting it. So this is the 5 in box 1. That's given me some more things. I'm actually going to put 6, 7, 8, 9 into these cells as well, because this line here is a green line of length 6, and green lines of length 6 have to have digits that are 6, 7, 8, 9 on them. I mean, there's no point pencil marking this green line because basically that's 3 or higher. Well, it's 3 or higher, and we've already got 1 or 2 in the box, so that's completely useless. Oh, the 5 line might be good. Yeah, I mean, these digits are from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and some of them can't be 5. So let's do that. Yeah, I see. And now look at this green line. That's joining to this cell. There's another green line there. So this green line is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it must have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on it. And this can't be a 5. And now we've got loads. Oh, yeah. Look at column 3 and column 4. We've sort of used up all of the high digits there, haven't we? We've got a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruple in column 3, and we've got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quintuple, I should say, in column 4. In fact, the 5 in that quintuple is in that domino, so these cells can't be 5. And the bottom of the grid is filled with 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Now that's interesting because this green line here, we can't see all of it, but we do know that it's at least of length 3. So it can't have 1s and 2s on it. That is something that we've learnt. So these digits are now not 3s and 4s by Sudoku. And this cell is a 2 because this line is at least of length 2. So it can't have a 1 on it. It's a green line. That didn't clear the fog, unfortunately. But that one clears the fog. Oh, I do enjoy a good fog puzzle. Now, what does this mean? Well, this digit can't be a 1 for exactly the same reason that digit couldn't have been a 1. So now I've got a 3-4 pair in column 3. So this digit is a 2. And that digit is a 1. Okay, it did clear a bit of fog, and we get some lines to draw further in. Oh, right, now hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This line is now of length 7. So we can take 5 and 6 off it. It can't have 5s and 6s on it anymore. And these are from 7, 8, 9. Now, what, if anything, has that done for us? Okay, one thing it's done is it's got rid of 5 from this cell. So 5 in column 4 is now placed. Okay, and that's given us some more fog reveal. 6 has to be in one of those 3 cells, because this can't be a 6. 6 must be at the top of column 4 by Sudoku. This green line has gone even further. So how long is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it can't have 7 on it. It's too long to have 7 on it. So it is. Well, yes, it can't extend any further. Because if it extended to be 9 long, it could only have 9s on it. And we can see that will give us a big Sudoku problem. So this digit is 8 or 9, and I'm very confident that this doesn't extend any further. That might be false confidence, but that is what I'm thinking. Right, there's an 8-9 pair looking at this cell. So this is 6 or 7, to the delight of school kids everywhere. There's an 8-9 pair there. So this is 6 or 7. That's a 6-7 pair in row 4 now. And now I am stuck. Oh, it was going well, and now I've got stuck. Okay, so let's just hopefully quickly get unstuck. What do you think we do next? I don't know. Until I know the length of the blue lines, I can't really do anything with them. I mean, they're super useful if you know like if we knew that that was the end of the blue line, that would have to be a 3. So I don't understand that. Hang on. Let me just think this through. If this line, let's say it went there, so then it's that long, then it could only have 1, 2, 3, and 4 on it. It couldn't be that, because that would break that cell. And if it's... Oh, I'm not sure. I am not sure. There might be a point here, though, about this line not being able to go any further, because it sort of breaks the rule of it. This is a weird piece of logic. If that line extends even 1 cell, maybe no, it can't go. I suddenly thought maybe those 2 digits could be the same, but they actually can't be, because this is a 2. Okay, well, it's definitely true to say it's impossible that this blue line occupies all of those cells, because it would have a 7 on it then, which would mean it would need to be at least a length 7 blue line. And it can't be a length 7 blue line, because there are only 6 cells. So we know it doesn't occupy all of those cells. So it can't be longer than a length 5 line, which means it can't have 6 or 7 on it. Which means 2 of those cells have to be 6 or 7. So now it can't be more than a length 4 line, which means it can't have 5 on it, which means these are 5, 6, 7. This digit is a 3 or a 4, but it can't grow at all, because it would grow into a naughty digit. I think there's another way of expressing that. That's so complicated. I think a better way of expressing it might be that if a blue line can't have a repeated digit on it, let me just read the rule for the blue line. A digit on a blue line must equal to or less than. Yeah. So if you can't repeat a digit on a blue line, it will contain all of the digits up to its length. Now, in this box, 3 or 4, whatever that is, can't go on this line. because whatever that is just, it's obviously unable to go on the line. So if this was a 3, how could this line even exist? It couldn't. So that is a 4, and I think this is a 3. I think that's what we're being told. That is a 3, and I think that's a 4. So that's a 4, that's a 3, that's a 3. That was a very I think there were probably better ways I could have explained that, but I'm sorry, I did it my way, to borrow a phrase. I think the blue lines are pretty powerful in this. I want more blue lineage. Blue lines I can do if I can see their lengths. Okay, 4. Oh, that's fine. 4 is in one of those cells in column 5, but it's on a green line, and that's fine. The only digits you can't put on a length 3 green line are 1s and 2s, which we couldn't have done anyway. Okay, there's a new green line over here, which is at least that long. So, yeah. Well, the only place you can put a 1 on a green line, you can't put a 1 on a green line unless the green line is 1 cell long. So that's got to be a 1. Oh, okay, now I've got 2 1s on this blue line. So this blue line's a bit different because it can have repeated digits on it. And indeed has got a repeated digit on it. Okay, but where's 2 in this box? 2 cannot go on a length 3 green line. So that's a 2. Okay. That's classic Marty. I'll reveal that cell to you. Why? Is that limiting the length of that or that? Oh, hang on. There's a 1-2 pair there, which means these are not 3 or 4. So there's a 1-2. Oh, I see. So we've got 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4. 4 is in one of 2 places there. And this digit is at least a 5. And it's not 8 or 9. 5, 6, or 7 on apparently a length 4 blue line. Well, that's not going to work, is it? So we know this blue line has to get bigger. It's got to be at least 5 big in order to cater for this digit. And if this digit was a 7, it would need to be 7 big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it could be a length 8 line, which is a bit distressing. 5 is in one of those 2 cells. In fact, that digit has to find a home in this box, doesn't it? This one here. And it's going to be in that domino along with... So these 2 digits effectively have to be those 2 cells. So that now is a 3. Just by force of nature. It's sort of a naked single. Yeah, okay, that just cleared itself, which is irritating. Okay. So what do you think we do with this knowledge? I don't know at this juncture. No, I really don't know. Do I have to colour things? Is that what I have to do? I could colour 8s and 9s, or 6s and 7s, or both. No, 6s and 7s aren't brilliant. I've just got those 2, I think. 8s and 9s. 8s and 9s will be... Actually, that is... Okay, yeah, that's going to force one of these digits down there with my 4. So let's just quickly colour 8s and 9s. This one, whatever this one is, you can see it's different from those 2. Which means this indigo one is that one, which means it's that one. It means this one's blue. So indigo is actually over there. That might be interesting. Indigo in box 2, look, by Sudoku is in one of these two cells. Now, bearing in mind indigo is 8 or 9, that means in this box, these 5 cells definitely contain the digits 6, 7, 8 and 9, because these are only selectable from 6, 7, 8, 9, and one of 8 and 9 is here. So these digits have to be not 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 or 9. So they are from 3, 4, 5, I think. And they're not 3 because of this. So that's a 4. There we go. That's a 4, 5 pair. So this digit is a... okay, now maybe I colour 6s and 7s. Oh, no. I'm going to do... Well, actually, maybe. Well, this cell's interesting now. Because that cell has to find a home in this box. Where does it go? Where does that exact cell go in this box? And it clearly goes here by Sudoku. But that means this digit, whatever it is, which is repeated here, sees both flavours of 8 and 9, sees both blue, both the indigo and the light blue. So that digit is 6 or 7. So now these are both. Yeah, I'm going to colour my 6s and 7s as well. And I'll start with this one. Should we use? Let's use green. So that one is lime green. That one is lime green because we said those were the same. That one is lime green. So this one is dark green. So lime green is in one of 2 places in column. This cell sees a 6, 7 pair now. So that's indigo. And so these 2 cells are blue and dark green, aren't they? Because this is a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruple, so we've got to have all the flavours of 6s, 7s, 8s and 9s on that line. Has this actually done anything for me? Oh, I tell you one thing it did do, which I noticed when I started to think about this. Where is this digit, the indigo 8, 9 in this box? The answer is I don't quite know, but it's down here with its friend the 4. So those digits are a 4 and an 8, 9 in some order. So, yeah, but if... Am I not going to have a problem with this line if I can't put 4 on it in this box? Surely I've got a problem. It won't work, will it? This line, whatever length it is, it's slightly strange. I don't think it can do away. Oh, it is bizarre. It's bizarre. Maverick's flying over as well. But whatever I put into this cell, let's say I put 5 in. That means this is at least a length 5 line. So it has to extend. And in extending, what is going to be the digit that I put into that extension? Now, if it isn't a 4, which it couldn't be if this cell in the corner was a 4, then it will be a higher digit than 5, and that will require the line to extend again. So however long this line is, it must have a 4 on it, which it couldn't have if that cell's a 4, because that's why Marty's exposed this cell. Marty's saying the blue line doesn't go in this cell. So if you want to hide a 4 in there, be my guest, Simon, but you won't be able to complete this line. I think that's right. Let me just think this through. So what's the maximum length of this line? I mean, if this was a 4 in the corner, And we tried to make this line as long as we could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be a length 8 line that would have a 9 on it. I mean, that's one way of thinking about it. So it couldn't be that. So the maximum length of the line is 7. And now it can't have 8 or 9 on it. Which, if this is a 4, is a problem, because now 2 of these cells are unavailable. So now the length of the line is a maximum of 6. But if the maximum length of the line is 6, and this is a 4 in the corner, it can't have 7 on it either. So then 3 of these cells are you. And you just keep going down until you need a 4 on the line. That's basically how it works, isn't it? Because then you're going to have a length 5 line, but you can't put 6 on that. Yeah, so the point is, however you do it, you need 4 on this line. And you can't have 4 on it if 4 is in the corner. So by Sudoku, that is a 4, I believe. And I think that should be, yeah, I think it must be on the blue line. And indeed, the grid furniture is now confirming that. In fact, I think we can do better. Let me just fill this in. Or at least make this. So now, yeah, that's great. So now my 8s and 9s are coloured all the way down here. And this line needs to be longer because it's got a 5, 6 or 7 on it, and the only place it can go to extend is into row 7, column 1. So we do that, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can have digits on it that are up to 6 in size. So it definitely can't. This is a 5, 6 pair is what that means. So these digits are 7, 8 and 9 in some order. This one is a 7 because it sees both flavours of 8 and 9. So this is now the blue digit. That's lovely, isn't it? It's quite funny actually the way this works. Now that digit is not the blue digit because it sees the 8, 9 pair. So that's going to be the dark green digit. And this is going to be the blue digit in the corner. And, oh, hang on. Oh, right, now I've got 7 here looking at the dark green. So the dark green is 6. Please clear the fog. Not sure if it actually is. I hope I haven't made a boo-boo there. Lime green has to be 7. In fact, that by Sudoku, that's going to be a 7 as well. Yeah, I think that is clearing fog, which is a relief. That's a 5 now by Sudoku. Which we never awarded 5 a colour. Let's put that right. That would be a nice thing, nice kind thing to do. 7 should have a lime green colour. And these digits now are not 7. And this is a 6. So these digits are from 5 and 7, which is looking at that digit, so that's a 6. This is therefore a 5. Didn't really clear any fog in a useful manner, did it? These cells now are lime green and purple, because they're those two. And all we've got to do now is figure, well, what are those 2 digits? Because they're 4 and 6 by Sudoku. Because they see the 8, 9 pair. Okay, and in row thingy, the technical term for row 8, we've got a 1, 5 pair to place. So these digits are 2, 3 and 7 by Sudoku, although we don't really know anything. It's actually quite weird, isn't it? We know almost nothing about column 7, column 8 or column 9. And indeed, now I think about it, the lines that are extending into these columns are green lines, which I think are the easier lines to put digits on. I mean, all you're basically saying here is you can't put 1, 2 and 3 on there. 1 and 2, I should say. 1 and 2 can't go on there. So perhaps 1, no, I was going to say perhaps 1 in this column, but no. 1, it's nearly true. I think 1's got 2 possibilities. Oh, that's a bit worrying. Oh, hang on. What about the top here then? But we don't know anything. I don't think this is going to help me. I'm probably wrong, but I think they're 3, 4, 5. No. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't see. There's some more Sudoku we can do, which hopefully will. No. No, it didn't work. Okay, where's 3 in this box? That's going to give me the position of the indigo 8-9 in that box at least. Whoopsie. So, wow. Really? This is hard. So what are these digits then? 2, 4, 6, I think. 2, 4, 6. And this isn't 4. Oh, I see. You can't put 2 on a length 3 line. Gosh, that's a subtlety there, isn't it? So that's a 6. Oh, no, come on. Oh, so this is a 2. So that's a... Oh, there we go. Right. Finally, it stopped being recalcitrant and gave us something to get our teeth into. So we can't put 9 on that line because it's a length 8 blue line, and that is one of the very few things I feel I've understood about this puzzle. That doesn't tell us, because you could repeat a digit on a green line. Oh, I see. But in fact, no. The 9 is looking at that one. So indigo is 8, I think. And the normal blue is 9. So this is a 9. This is a 6. And somehow or other, we need to go. We're going to be able to, aren't we? Where's the 9 in box 6? And by Sudoku, it's there. So hopefully, yeah. Oh, that's a really good one. That has cleared. It's cleared a lot of fog and revealed another bit of a blue line, and these digits are a 1-4 pair. This row needs 1, 2, and 8. What about 8? Can I get more 8s in the grid? 8, no. 8's in one of 2 places there. 4, 2. This is a 2-8 pair. 2, remember it can't go on a length 3 green line. So that's a 2-8 pair by Sudoku. So these digits are 3, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5, 6, 7. And that is not 3 or 6. So that, oh, I see. So I've got a 5-7 pair in row 6. And, okay. That's still definitely not finished, have I? It's going to be this blue line somehow. It definitely is. Okay, this line can't have 8 on it because there's only 7 cells of space, isn't there, for it to live in. So it could only have one of those 2. So hang on, it is at least 3, but it can't only be 3 because these 2 cells are a minimum of a 3 and a 5. So right. So that line is at least 5 because one of these is at least a 5, but it can't take more than one cell here because one of these is an 8 and there's not enough space. So it must come down there. Where it can't. This is beautiful. So it can't get a 7. This is classic Marty. Marty sort of layers it up, makes you understand the puzzle a bit, and then sort of there's some pièce de résistance at the end that makes you go, whoa, Marty. Right. So these 2 cells. Well, I know one of them. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to have at least 5, so we have to come down there and take at least one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's either a 5 or a 6 length line, isn't it? But which? Is there a way to know? And how's that going to help me know whether this 1-4 pair gets resolved? Because there's nothing about blue lines not having repeated digits on them, is there? I suppose one thing is I can't put 7 into those cells. I know this isn't a length 7 line. And whichever one of these, it might be both of them being on the line. Oh, no, right. Okay, so this is important. Even that bit's important. Because now, a good question we can ask is, where is 7 in box 6? Oh, Marty's so clever. Look at this. So 7 is now in this domino, looking at this cell. So now this is a 2 or a 3. So I now can't include both of those on this blue line, because one of them is a 7, and we know this isn't a length 7 line, because then it would contain an 8. So now only one of these can be on the line. Only one of these can be on the line, plus 3 more cells we definitely know are on the line. So the maximum length of this line is 5, so it doesn't have a 6 on it. That is absolutely gorgeous. So this is a 7. That's a 6, I think. That's a 7, that's a 5. Right, we can do the ordering of those. Now, oh, I see. Okay, I can do a bit more Sudoku. I really would like to know what this line... That's it still isn't clearing the fog. That's a 4. All right, there's a 3-5 pair now in column 8, which makes that a 1, that a 5, that a 5, that a 3. Okay, here we go. So that's a 5, that's a 3. So this is a 3. And this is... So there's now a 2-8 pair here. So this is a 7. This is a 2, that's a 2, that's an 8, that's... Oh, I was going to say that's an 8. That might be... No, that is right by Sudoku. This is a 1. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. And I think we should be there now. We just need 2, 6, and 7 into those cells. So 7, 2, 6. And this line has been fully revealed. 1, 2, and it was a length 5 line, which is what we expected. And that is very, very beautiful. Oh, I tell you what we haven't done. We haven't double-clicked everything, have we? So let's fill in all of the colours. All the 5s deserve a colour, don't they? Is that all the colours, everything? I think everything that merited a colour has got one there. So let's see if we're correct. Yes, we are. And I was going to say, normally it tells us how many people have solved the puzzle, and it then did, but it took a moment. 411. That's just quite a lot in 3 days, but that's Marty for you. Basically, Marty is so popular, and that is exactly why, because the man is a setting genius. Let me know in the comments how you got on with the puzzle. I enjoy the comments, especially when they're kind, and we'll be back later with another edition of Cracking the Cryptic.